Hey everybody, it's Matt coming to you from home. I wanted to make this video because I know at the theme parks, maybe out when you're on a run at work, if you're on your feet for a lot of hours during a day, your legs have a really hard time recovering from that sometimes. It can be a really unpleasant experience continuing to stand on those. Quite frankly, just kind of sends you into a spiral where day after day it gets worse and worse. I've had this issue before in the past. Certainly keeping well hydrated, getting electrolytes, those are things that are going to help from a cramping perspective. But what happens when you get just that deep throbbing pain where it almost makes it difficult to sleep, right? I've certainly had those situations. So I felt this video was pertinent in this environment for a lot of different reasons and can be helpful for a lot of different people. So what I found here recently is I ordered a set of compression boots from Amazon. It's these guys right here. Now, the brand that a lot of people hear of when they hear about compression boots is Normatec. Normatec is very expensive. I can't say that I've used Normatecs before, but this is made by a company called Syncom. These were $65. And they have worked great so far. So this particular pair got about a 4.5-star review on Amazon, which is much, much cheaper than some of the name brands out there. It gives me 3 different air pressure levels. It gives me 2 different massage levels. One is a sequential massage where it starts kind of down in your feet and moves its way slowly up through your ankles and into your calf. And the other one just does the whole thing. So it's just constantly compressing, decompressing, and it does that at different pressures. And it does just an amazing job kind of coupled with elevating your legs while you do it, of just making you feel fresh. So I thought I would show you this and show you a little bit about how it works and just talk about the results that I've seen. Okay, so we have 2 different boots, obviously, one for the left leg, one for the right leg. There's 3 different elastic straps on each one. So I just kind of leave the foot, because it's already sized for me. I'm gonna slip that down, make sure my heel is well grounded there. And then I am going to wrap fairly snugly both my ankle and calf on both of these boots. Now, I will say that this particular set it doesn't come with a wireless remote. So some of them, you can actually charge the remote and you can do this anywhere, which is kind of a nice thing. You could do it on an airplane maybe, or maybe a little bit more easily if you were sitting like in your office at work. This one you do have to plug in, but again, you get what you pay for, right, sometimes. And I have to say that the results with this have been very impressive, despite maybe not having all the bells and whistles that one of the more expensive varieties like a Normatec might have. So I've got those plugged in. These little cables plug into the bottom of the remote, and then I'm going to plug in my power supply. And what I like to do, we are fortunate enough to have this very comfortable reclining couch. So I'm going to kick up my feet to elevate those a little bit. And then I'll push this power button here, and I like a little bit higher pressure, and it does. It's pretty extreme. It really gets in there. And then I like this sequential setting on here. So it's going to massage starting with my feet, going all the way to my ankles, and then up to my calves. And it just kind of constantly pushes the blood that might have pooled in those areas up towards my heart, where it can recirculate and get that fresh oxygen. So again, this has worked just unbelievable for me. I think that there's definitely some proactive things you can do while you're out and about throughout your day, to help with this situation. If you can get up and move periodically, certainly once per hour, if not more, always a good idea to do that. Like I said earlier, hydrate, get some electrolytes in throughout the day, and then wear comfortable, well-fitting footwear. I prefer something that has more of a 0 drop, where your heel and your toe are going to be fairly flat in the shoe, versus having your heel up above your toe. That tends to kind of shorten your posterior chain, and those muscles will get tight on you when it does that, versus keeping things stretched out throughout the day if it allows your heel just to drop. So next time you go into a shoe store, you may want to ask them about a zero drop type shoe. Those tend to be a little bit more comfortable when it comes to, again, just keeping that posterior chain stretched out throughout the day. This will run for about 20 minutes. You can certainly do multiple cycles. I usually do 2, maybe 3 cycles just to really make sure that I get that nice full massage. So, somewhere between 40 minutes and an hour. And I would say that it's really more of a compression than it is an actual massage. But in this case, that's what we're looking for. So anyway, I do recommend, this is the Syncom pressure massaging boots, I believe is what they're called. But they do have several different models, both by this company and other companies, available on Amazon. And I would certainly recommend that for leg recovery, if you have some sort of a leg syndrome that really is so uncomfortable that it's making it difficult for you to sleep at night, or difficult for you just to go out and have another day at the parks or another run the next day. This is a great way to keep those muscles fresh. So I hope this works out as well for you as it has for me. And if you have any questions, as always, leave them down in the comment. We do appreciate when you subscribe to the channel as well, like the video, and share it with any of your friends that might be able to benefit from this as well. Hope you guys have a great day.